And I am also going to make sure that we have a clean, crisp recording. And we've got just about 30 seconds before we kick things off. Let us know in the chat box who invited you, where you are tuning in from. We are excited to have you on board. We've got several people who are launching their business. And guess what? It is the top of the hour. We do not want to wait any longer. My name is Latoya Chen. I happen to be a three-star founding director inside of this amazing business. And I want for you guys to know that we are excited to let you know that tonight is your night. We are no longer being gatekeepers. My business partner who invited you on the line today wants you to know what is happening right in your backyard, across the pond, and all over the globe. Before I do the presentation along with my special guest, what I'd like to do is just tell you a little bit about myself and how I even got started in this business. So prior to getting involved in this profession, I was the educator. I absolutely love my job, but I did not love what I got paid for what I did. Anyone ever been in that situation where you're grateful but not satisfied? You love what you do, but you don't like your paycheck? Well, that was me. And someone who knew me said, Latoya, there is a better way. There's a way you can earn additional income and you don't have to go out and get an additional job. That got my attention so much that I actually tuned into a presentation just like each of you guys, and it completely changed my life. I actually got started in this business and started to make more money part-time than I did full-time as a kindergarten teacher. Once I doubled my teacher salary, I went on to match my teacher salary, and now I do this business full-time. Tonight, over the next 35 minutes, I want for you guys to see the information, and I want for you to ask yourself two questions. The first question I want you to ask yourself is, does this make sense? The second question I want you to ask yourself is, can I do it? If the answer is yes to either one of those questions, we've got a proven success path to help you win here inside the best place on the planet. Now, here inside of our amazing opportunity, our goal is to help people live the freedom lifestyle. And when we talk about freedom, we actually talk about it in three key areas. The first aspect of freedom is going to be financial freedom, which financial freedom to me and financial freedom to you can mean two different things. What does it look like? Does it look like being able to drive your dream car, living your dream home? How about being able to decide what school you send your children to? All of this is determined by our finances. We're helping people gain personal freedom, where you can do what you want, when you want, and you never have to ask for permission. But the last freedom that a lot of people are after is time freedom. You see, we know how much money we have. Unfortunately, we don't know how much time we really have on this earth. What we believe with our business model is that if we help you to gain all three of these freedoms, you could now design your ideal life. So tonight we are going to shift. We're going to talk to you about two 1099 businesses inside of one amazing opportunity that will allow for you to not just empower yourself, but be able to pay it forward to other people, where you can now have no ceiling on the amount of income that you can earn through this unlimited income opportunity. We are going to let you benefit from e-commerce. So this means that you can run this business from anywhere in the world, any country, any time of the day. And guess what? The best part is there's no paperwork, there's no quotas, there's no physical product. Our product is in cyberspace. We are introducing you to travel. We want for you to be able to travel as a professional. We want to help you become a merchant in travel instead of just being a consumer in travel. So we're going to help you earn more, we're going to help you travel more, and we're going to help you experience more. As a former kindergarten teacher, I just believe there's no greater gift that you can give your children than the gift of exposure. There's no greater gift you can give yourself than being able to make memories all around the world and leave your footprints in some of the most beautiful beaches that we have been able to be blessed to see. Now, before I go any further, let me just tell you exactly who we are and how we even got started. The name of our company is Planet Marketing. Planet Marketing is a 10-year-old company. We've been in business for over a decade now. That's right, 10 years in business, and we are totally debt free. Planet Marketing actually markets and sells a very unique product that we're going to be sharing with you today. And I want you to know that our company was birthed and is based right in Atlanta, Georgia, but we are doing business globally. As a matter of fact, we're doing business in over 20 different countries, all of the Caribbeans, and we are still adding countries each and every year to our amazing business model. Now, what we have been able to do in the past 10 years is actually pay out well over $350 million US dollars worldwide. And a lot of you have never even heard of our company. Now, Mr. Donald Bradley is the person who is responsible for this amazing opportunity. He is the visionary, he is the founder, and he is the CEO of Planet Marketing. He is also a documented millionaire and millionaire maker off of the information that you are learning about today. What I want for you to know is that he hired the best of the best to help him run this company. Leanne Treckler has been leading the charge for all 10 years as our COO, but she brings a wealth of experience of management and administration. She actually sees the daily operations and has been doing so for over 20 years inside of this profession. Mr. Dwayne Vansell is our current president, who was actually trained for the past 20 years by our previous president, Mr. Andy Cawthon. So when I tell you that we've got the best in leadership, the best in experience, and the best in integrity, I mean it. Now, we market and sell a very unique product, is what I said. What I didn't tell you is we market and sell the Coca-Cola of travel. We market and sell IntelliTravel.com. They are the originators of the home-based travel agency owner. So prior to IntelliTravel, people used to go to mom and pop shops to book their travel. They used to actually go to places like AAA. Now they're actually able to book travel online. And for the past 34 years, IntelliTravel has been one of the leading innovators. Now we have partnered up with IntelliTravel. So this means that Planet Marketing sells IntelliTravel and IntelliTravel sells travel. Since our partnership, I want you guys to know that we have already booked to date $5.5 billion in travel. We are also a company that has actually have received all of our accreditations, all of our certifications, and we've even been recognized by the Better Business Bureau for our excellence. And it doesn't get any better than being recognized by the highest of the highest. We also have all of our industry credentials. We've been recognized for all of our success thus far with companies like Norwegian Cruise Line, Vacation Express, Delta Vacations. Anyone familiar with Carnival? We're Presidential Club Platinum members with these companies, and we've received 7 Magellan Awards, which is like the Oscars and the Emmys of the travel industry. Now, guess something you may or may not even know? There is already a commissions built inside of all of your travel bookings. This means every time you hop on a plane, you get on a cruise ship, you stay in a hotel, someone's been earning a commission. Well, my business partner who invited you on this line today wanted you to know that you could also be earning every time you travel. Because when you decide to become a travel business owner with our company, we pay out 70 to 80% commission. We also give you your own full-fledged at-home agency. So you're going to be able to have your own booking portal where you can actually go straight to your website and book travel. You're going to be partnered with all the major vendors. Who's your favorite cruise line? Put it in the chat. Do you love Carnival? Do you love Royal Caribbean? Do you love Virgin Voyage? Whatever you love. I had a friend ask me a few years back, Latoya, what is your favorite airline? I said, the plane that goes up and the one that lands safely. I'm loyal to times and destinations. I'm not loyal to any airline because they're all my partners. I get access to everything, and so do you when you own a piece of travel. You can now put together group trips as well as solo trips. They were talking about individual traveler. If you're a solo traveler, guess what? You can actually put together different trips all around the world. You can put together girls trips, guys trips, honeymoons, destination weddings. We've got fraternities and sororities who are utilizing our business. Active 501c3s are taking advantage of our fundraisers. There's so much that you get to do in travel. And the best part is that it is a turnkey business. And when we say turnkey, we mean that you can work this business in the small pockets of your life where it can be a complement and not a conflict. We give you the ability to now be able to still be busy and be banking money. Anyone on the line busy? This is a busy people business. You can take this business anywhere. When does the internet close? It doesn't. You can be making money in your sleep and you will have access to over 100,000 US dollars of sales and marketing material. We're also going to allow for you to have access to book everything in the world of travel, tourism, and entertainment. So, Broadway plays, concert tickets, sporting events. You'll be able to put together different tours and packages, train tickets. If you can sit in it, if you can watch it, guess what? You can now get paid from it. Someone is saying, out of everything that I could be introduced to tonight, why are we talking about travel? This is an $11 trillion industry now. Not to mention, it is projected to double over the next 10 years, and all of us will be able to participate based on your generation. Now, there's four generations that are fueling the growth of travel right now. Our baby boomers who started this, they're already spending $2.5 trillion inside of the travel market space. The millennials, my generation, we're spending $4 trillion. Where are my millennials? We're talking about making memories and making money every single day. Generation X has finally made it to the screen. We never used to talk about this generation because they got to play it safe. They don't believe in just spending money. They believe in quality over quantity. They believe in making sure that if they put their money to it, that there's something of value there. They're now spending $3 trillion annually inside of travel. Where are my Gen X's? How about Generation Z, the new kids on the block? This young generation was actually born into travel. We call them the digital generation, but they're known as jet setters. They travel for business, they travel for leisure. They want to make money online. They don't care about 401ks. They don't want to think about retiring at 65. They don't want to work. They want to put themselves in a position to go to the Maldives and jump off the cliffs. They want to be able to create amazing YouTube trips that show that they are living their best life ever. As a matter of fact, they have a hashtag that says you only live once. Travel is here to stay, and we are teaching you tonight how you can turn your smartphone into an ATM machine. How many of you guys have a device that allows for you to download an app to check into your flight? Or being able to pick up your rental car right from your phone, or being able to check into your hotel. We're giving you an opportunity to turn your smartphone into an ATM machine, making it automatic travel money when you utilize your smartphone. We're telling you get paid off of what people are going to do anyways, but if for no other reason, get paid off of what you are going to do anyways, because everyone you know is traveling, they want to travel, or they just got back from a trip. I'm going to show you how you can earn from booking travel. You can actually earn from someone going directly to your website. So they're no longer going to go to Expedia.com or Priceline.com or Booking.com. They get to go to Adrian.intellitravel.com, book a 3-night hotel stay. For that frequent business traveler, the person who loves staycation, you're going to make $151.20 just behind someone utilizing your website. How about being able to put together a special interest trip like a golf trip? Anyone on the line love to golf? Even if you don't love to golf, it's popular. Even if you don't know how, people don't golf alone. This 5-day golf trip for 4 people to Scottsdale, Arizona yielded a commission of over $274. This is extra income. Not to mention that this trip was going to take place anyway. All we did was tell you to get in the way. We also have a 7-day honeymoon that you can put together for anyone who's just gotten married, where they can go to Cancun, Mexico, have butler service and a private pool, give them amazing experience, something that they will always remember, and you get to pocket $561. You can book this online, you can book this over the phone. That's why it doesn't matter what generation you are a part of, you can actually be earning inside of the travel market space. You can also make some bigger dollars booking group cruises. Who loves to cruise on the line? If you love to cruise on the line, go ahead and put some flames in the chat if you're a cruiser. We're giving you a chance to now enter the Comma Club. This 5-day group cruise for a family reunion, just 20 cabins, yielded a commission of over $2,240. Guys, that's a whole lot of money to be able to travel, to be able to earn, and to be able to put yourself in a position to even sail on this cruise for free 99. There's something called tour conductor credit. So you'll actually, as the group organizer, be able to actually just be able to travel for the taxes. This is the beautiful part about being a merchant in travel instead of just being a consumer. Now, what I want for all of you to know tonight is that we don't just book travel for everyone else. We actually travel. We go to different resorts, different properties, different cruises all over the world, and they invite us for a fraction of the cost because they want for us to be able to see the world from our client's perspective, where they never put us in a position to miss out on being able to get our certifications, being able to experience travel, but most importantly, being able to earn more so that people can book with us because people hear what they see. So, one of our educational trips was to Negril, Jamaica. Who's ready to go to class? We were here to learn how to become wellness travel advisors. This was a beautiful, all inclusive resort. We learned about total health and well being. I said we because I actually went along with 200 other agents. We were able to actually have yoga on the rooftop. We were able to have massages on the beach, and our educational cost was $499 per person, not per night. I want for you to also know that some of my business partners went over to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. They were there for 4 days and 3 nights and stayed at a five-star all-inclusive resort with butler service, and our educational cost was $720 per person. That is not per night. To stay at this resort for one night, it would have costed over $600 for a consumer. When you are a merchant, you get exclusively invited, and this is the price that you pay for the entire trip. You guys, we love what our business can do for not just us, but for those who decide to carve out a piece of this business for themselves. We put you in a position to now have 3 guarantees. That's right, it sounds too good to be true. I want you to know it's good, it's true. There are no gotchas, but we've got guarantees. Our first guarantee is our best travel price guarantee. And this is for all of our clients who book travel with us. We're able to say if you book travel with us and you happen to find that same exact trip cheaper somewhere else, we will honor that lesser price. If we can't beat it in time and neither can our suppliers, we're going to give you a credit towards your future travel on us. So you'll never pay more for booking with one of our agents. Now, our second guarantee is our no questions asked money back guarantee. And for all of the guests on the line, this is for you. We're saying if anything makes sense, why not carve out a piece of travel just for you? Test drive this business for 30 days. Take your first trip, get your first certification, be able to actually see the benefits of owning two 1099 businesses within 30 days. If it's not for you, guess what? You can get a full refund of your startup costs with no questions asked to you. The last guarantee is our profit guarantee. This unique profit guarantee says follow this blueprint for 12 straight months. If you don't make what you've invested in this business or save what you have invested in this business, we will cut you a check for the difference to make you whole after 12 straight months of following our blueprint. This means that you have nothing to lose and a whole lot of passport stamps to gain by being a part of our business. Now, what I've done for you so far is I've told you about 2 companies. I told you about Planet Marketing that allows for you to market and sell the IntelliTravel agency. And I told you about IntelliTravel that allows you to book and sell travel. You book travel, you earn money. You don't book travel, you don't earn money, but you still get to travel as an insider. You still get the perks and benefits of being a merchant. I gave you one stream of income, and I want you to know there's 7 more streams of income in the travel industry that you get to benefit from. And I'm excited because I'm going all the way over to the United Kingdom, and I'm going to allow for my brother in success to break down our Planet Marketing compensation plan that has completely changed his life. He happens to be a 3-star founding director inside of this amazing business. He's one of the first individuals in the United Kingdom to join Planet Marketing. He's also leading a team of well over 40,000 agents worldwide. He is not just a Sapphire Ring recipient, he is a ring producer. He's not just earning 100,000 US dollars. He has individuals who are earning multiple 6 figures and a 7-figure income earners, plural, inside of his business. I don't want to steal his thunder. I want to introduce to some and present to others 3-star founding director, my brother in success, Mr. David DaCosta. Are you out there?
I'm definitely here, Latoya. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you and I can see you. The floor is yours.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity. Again, being your brother in success here in the UK, you've been over there in the USA. This partnership is all about dollars and pounds. I love the fact that at different time zones, different countries, different temperatures, different languages, all over the world, we have people seeing success in this opportunity. And Latoya, of course, I need to let people know, your credibility extends miles way beyond Atlanta, around the world. Thousands of people you've helped. Also, as a fellow six-figure income earner, wearing a sapphire ring, which represents, making a six-figure income in this business, as one of the top income earners in the whole company. You definitely know what you're talking about. You're someone who obviously has a passion for travel. I see you traveling the world with our company, with your family. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been invited here by Latoya, by any of our business partners, you're really in the right place at the right time. Something very, very special is happening in our company. And that's why we are here. That's why the person who invited you is so excited that you are going to see this information. So we're going to close out soon. But before we do, we want to talk about the money. The money that for me has changed my life. Help me help my mother more than ever, retire my family, be able to spend quality time with my loved ones at my own will, at my own choice. I can wake up on a Monday morning and do what I would like to do, travel where I would like to go because of the income from the marketing side of this business. We use this business for ourselves, and if we help other people with the same information, we get paid weekly and monthly. So let's dive in and see how that works. So the first thing I want to go over is how we get paid on a weekly basis. You see, someone is going to benefit from this business, whether they are wanting to travel, they're looking for a side hustle, they're looking to retire early, or they're just looking to have more fun, grow a network, and really, live life on their terms. This is something you can share with them. And if they purchase a travel business through you, you are going to earn 50 US dollars. So let's say we've got someone on the line, we've got Candice on the line. Let's say Candice is in this business and she is having a huge girls trip. So she shares this business with some of her friends so they can earn money on the same trip she was doing. Let's say they're going to Jamaica. Some of Candice's friends say, yes, this makes sense. And for each one who purchases their own travel business through Candice, she's going to earn 50 US dollars. Now, if one of those friends happens to be me, and I purchased a business through Candice, she earns $50, but I go and share it with some people back here in London, even though it's in a totally different time zone. She doesn't know my friend in London, but when I make my own $50, she makes half. The company says, well done, Candice. You've helped David to have this travel business. He's made some money. We're going to match whatever he earns and give you 50%. So when I make $50 here in London, she wakes up in the morning in the US to $25. Over the next few months here in London, if I make $1,000, she's going to wake up in the US to $500. A 50% match on the income that your personal business partners earn is a great incentive to help them. This is not about recruiting. See, when you recruit, you earn $50 for getting one person into your team. None of us are going to change our lives with $50. But we have people earning thousands and thousands of dollars a week by not recruiting, but helping other people. See, all the bonuses really add up when you help other people. That team bonus is $10 paid to you for anybody who partners with your organization, whether you know them or not. So let's just say the Candice has some people here in the UK, some people in Scotland, some people in Jamaica, some people in New York, right? When they get started in her team, through someone else or through her, whether she knows these people or not, she's earning $10 per person, which is really powerful. Now, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to talk about is progression. See, I never got a pay rise in my job. I always wanted a pay rise, but it wasn't up to me. It wasn't up to my hard work. It was up to a boss who didn't like, love, or respect or care about me very much. Has anyone ever been in that situation? Overworked and underpaid? If you've been overworked and underpaid, type me in the chat box. But this is not a sad story. We are going to help you change that. I was highly overworked and underpaid in my cameraman job. I I think I would wake up 5 in the morning, get back to my bed 11 p.m. That was a normal day for me. And in terms of US dollars, I was making less than $1,000 a month. So in London, we call that broke. Maybe in the US, you guys call it the same thing, but I was broke and I was looking for a way to make more money, spend more time with my family. When I found this opportunity, I found a business that if I work harder, I earn more. If I work harder than that, I earn more than that. If I work harder than that, I earn even more than that. My income was based on me and the work I do. So what was I going to do? I was going to work hard. It's a no-brainer, right? Why would I work so slow? So when you share this business with three people and they purchase their own business through you, you become a bronze builder. Do the same thing with 6 people, you become a silver builder. Do the same thing with 9 people, you become a gold builder. And that's the first rank you want to really achieve. Gold builder, you've personally sponsored 9 people. Now you're going to open up those extra income streams for you. The first being that team bonus. Now you earn that $10 per person for anybody who partners with you. And that $10 doubles to 20, 30, 40, $50 per person. 6 levels of team of $10 bills, $60 being the maximum per person once you grow in this company. You earn a 10% match of people's personal ITA travel commissions. What does that mean? Let's pick on Candice again. Candice gets me into the business, and I go out and I book a huge cruise for my whole church. Let's say I make $1,000, she's going to earn 10% because she personally got me into the business. Every time I make money booking flights, hotels, cruises, rental cars, villas, Super Bowl events, this is the World Cup's coming to America, Canada, Mexico. When I book any of these things, she's going to earn a 10% match. I make $100, she makes $10. I make $1,000, she makes $100. So win-win again to help your people to win. And finally, we have a 10% match on the monthly income. Let's say Yasmin gets into the business. Then Yasmin shares the business with me again. I go out back here in London and I get to work and I start making $1,000 a month by next year. Well, Yasmin is going to earn a 10% match. The company is going to say, well, David, you're earning $1,000 a month. Yasmin got you into the business. Yasmin, we are going to match what David's earning and give you 10%. Not from my money. I'm going to make my full $1,000 a month. Yasmin will earn a 10% match for just one of her business partners. And that happens to as many business partners as you have. So imagine earning a 10% match on many people. Now, this is the part I love. We are talking about passive income, residual income. And for me, this is the eighth wonder of the world, because this will help you see the other 7 wonders of the world. If you have some money in your account, you can travel a lot more, right? We get paid $4 per person for each person in our team. The bigger your team, the bigger those $4 bills stack up. Please, 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 please do not laugh at $4. By itself, it's a small amount of money, I know. Some of our business partners that me and Latoya work with are earning over 80,000 US dollars a month just from these $4 bills, as they have a big, strong team and they are enjoying a very, very nice income from just the matrix alone. Once you sponsor 3 people as a bronze builder, your earning potential, as you can see, $156. But the key is to get to 9, which takes you to an income potential of 118,000 US dollars on a monthly basis, paid on the 10th of every month. So passive residual income, like Michael Jackson money. He died a long time ago, but he's still making 400 million every year for his family. This is the type of income you can earn here through our matrix. Now, as we move on, we want to talk about the director bonus. This is the envy of the industry. Another monthly bonus paid to you for each level that you hit. When you become a 1-star director, that's $500 monthly going in on the first of the month to your account. And that team bonus we mentioned of $10 now doubles to $20. 2-star directors, you have a team of 300 people. You're earning $1,000 a month on top of all the other money we've talked about, and $30 per person for the team bonus. So if 10 people joined your team, that's 10 people times $30, $300 you've made, and you may not even know some of those people. And the ranks keep going all the way down and down to 10-star director, which is a life-changing amount of income. Myself and Latoya, we are 3 stars, working towards going 4-star director, something that we are very, very excited about doing. And to do it, we just have to help more people. So, ladies and gentlemen, moving on now. I'm really, really excited to talk about the flow of this business. One of the things I love when I got started in this business is being recognized. In my job here in London, I never got recognized. No, in fact, I got recognized when I was late. When I was late to the office, they recognized me then. But normally they didn't recognize me. But here in Planet Marketing, I love the flow of award and recognition. Each one teach one, helping people to win and then celebrating their success. We have these presidential rings which represent people making a 6-figure income. Myself and Latoya Chin, we wear a sapphire ring which represents 100,000 US dollars on an annual basis, over 8,333 US dollars monthly. And our goal is to turn our blue ring red. Red would make it a ruby ring, meaning that is $250,000 US dollars on an annual basis. How do we do that? We just help more people. So it's a simple game of follow the leader. We've got people in our organizations with a diamond ring, $500,000 annually. We've got people with a double diamond ring, ah, the whole, the $1 million annually, life-changing income. Have a team of 4,000 people as a five-star director. You are awarded with a diamond-encrusted Rolex watch as well. So the award and recognition in our company is second to none. We love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love the fact that this business can be done part-time. Part-time. I mean, look at the average gold builders. The average gold builder taking home an extra $4,865. What would you do with that until times get better? Type into the chat box if you've got an extra 4,000, nearly an extra nearly $5,000 a month coming in. Where would that go? Would that be savings? Just a huge, beautiful family vacation, paying off a car bill, whatever it is. But that's average. I'm not average, you're not average. So if you look at the highs, some gold builders are earning, yeah, well over $500,000. So it's for you to decide what level you want to be at. So as we move on now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk about the fact that this business is a legacy business. Some people work a 9 to 5 job for 10, 20, 30 years, and at the end of it, they don't have much to show for it. Nothing much more than a nice watch and no decent pension, not any money, nothing to show to pass down to your children's children's children. Here in Planet Marketing, once you become a director, you're earning $1,000 a month. That income becomes locked in and willable to your next of kin, to your heir, to your children, to your spouse. So once you're making that thousand a month, if you pass away, that income will continue to go to four people you can choose to inherit this business. Some people are earning over $100,000 monthly. So God forbid, if anything happened to them, their families will be well looked after. Building a legacy for your children's children is important. I always say, what's worse? A child who's afraid of the dark or an adult afraid to walk into the light? So much is going on in the world right now. We need to make those decisions to make sure we can really look after the people we care the most about. Don't rely on a government or a boss to look after you. Rely on yourself. And you can do that here in Planet Marketing in a simple turnkey business. The tools that you need are right there for you. The training you need is right there for you. And we have some fantastic events going on around the world that you can plug into. The systems are already creating millionaires in Jamaica, millionaires in the United Kingdom, millionaires in the USA, and millionaires will be emerging out of the other markets of the world that we go into. So, what's next? Ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk about the fact that we do big events and we have fun at events, and we want you to see us in Orlando, Florida, in the largest, most beautiful Marriott hotel in the world. This is the largest Marriott in the world, and this is where we've had our convention for the last 3 odd years, and we are going back there for the final time, 2026, September 10th to the 12th. Do not miss it. It's going to be an absolute movie. Last year we was joined by John C. Maxwell. We have Fraser Brooks joining us at this convention. It's going to be fun. So I know the question you're thinking, hey, Latoya, the travel sounded great. David, the income earning potential sounds great, but surely this business must cost thousands and thousands of dollars, right? Wrong. How do you get started? Well, let me tell it to you. I love the fact that this business has changed my life and many people's lives, but it didn't change our bank account in a negative way, only in a positive way. Because we all have $200 to invest into something, right? I mean, just buying a pair of decent sneakers in America, $200. Taking someone out on a date, a nice restaurant, could be $200 easily once you tip, right? I've spent $200 on things that haven't impacted my life in any positive way at all. But this $200 is the reason why my daughter has all the things that she needs and will ever need. And even when I'm not there, my daughter will be looked after for generations to come. She's going to earn millions from the account that I have right now as it scales and grows. When I transition out of this world and she starts looking after her children one day, they're going to live in a beautiful West mansion, drive the nicest cars, live the best lifestyle, be able to go to the best schools and eat the best food because of a $200 investment that her dad made many decades ago. Think about how powerful that is, ladies and gentlemen. $199.90 is the investment to own both sides of our business, and only $59.90 a month. Less than $2 a day to run a business in the largest, most attractive industry in the world. Wow. $19.95 goes to the marketing side. $179.95 goes to the travel agency side. Combine the two, less than $200, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, what next? We want you to make that decision. Get back with the person who invited you here. And even if you're a number three and this is not for you, say thank you to that person because they thought of you. They could have thought of anybody else, but they thought of you to give you some information that could potentially change your life. This is not a guessing game to see if it works. It's already working. We have over 150 odd thousand people doing this business worldwide. We've created multiple millionaires, six and seven figure income earners. Our company is on the top list of some of the best travel companies in the world, and we are doing some big things, and we're very proud of what we've got. And if this is not for you right now, it may be for you at a later date. Stay in close connection with the person who invited you here. Watch them win. Follow their social media. They are going to win. Only two things could happen. Uh, if people think this is not going to work, either they're going to be right or we're going to be right thinking this is going to work. And we're already right. So we don't need to ask the question because we're winning on a very high level. And we've been winning since 2015. This company got started. You might be a number two and you have questions. Well, we're going to get them answered for you. We don't want you to leave here not understanding the information, the powerful information you've just seen. And if you're number one, Latoya broke down the travel side. That's the very attractive side of this business. Travel, it's there's no sales pitch. We're not forcing you to be in the Bahamas. We're not trying to convince you to be in Trinidad, to be in Paris. People want to travel anyway. We are just putting you in the way of the dollars that come with the travel industry. So if you're number one, congratulations. Type number one, two, or three in the chat so we know who you are, we know where you stand, and we look forward to doing our part to helping you see real life-changing results in this business. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear the passion in my voice, the excitement in my voice, you, and I mean you, have taken that first step on that journey of 1,000 miles by being here on this Zoom webinar today. Just get back in touch with the person who invited you here and don't get started now. Get started right now. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to pass back to my amazing system of success out there in Atlanta, Georgia, six-figure income earner, Latoya Chin. Thank you so much for having me on, Latoya.
Thank you so very much. And I want to make sure that all of the guests know that tonight we just wanted to make sure that you knew how special this opportunity really was. My business partners are getting ready to do some phenomenal things, and they wanted to give you an opportunity to have a front row seat on their journey of success or to give you a front row position to join them. We have so many people who look at our business. I want for you all to understand that this business means different things to different people. If anything that we have shared with you tonight makes sense, we want to ask you to go ahead and jump in, get that next position of equity inside of the matrix and put yourself in a position to do two things. If for no other reason, you're going to be able to make more money than you've ever made and make more memories, because this business is giving us the opportunity to truly be able to not just travel, not just make money, but to make an impact. We are no gatekeepers. We wanted to share with you that we've done something special, we're doing something special, and we invite you to carve out a piece of what we have for yourself. So this concludes our presentation. I definitely want to just share a little bit more with you guys on where David and I are right now, 10 years later. We are not guessing about what is taking place in the travel industry. We know that this industry has been tried, has been tested, and has been proven to actually be recession proof. There was a point in time where people said travel is no longer, this isn't going to work. Do you know that during the pandemic, we actually made more money than most people? Our businesses never closed. People weren't traveling the way that they were. They started traveling differently. They didn't cancel their trips, they postponed their trips. So we had the opportunity to actually be able to set ourselves up for future income that now has allowed for us to be able to travel the world with our families, to be able to help people, and most importantly, to allow for ourselves to continue to create freedom and flexibility for everyone who decides to partner with our amazing company. So, my business partners who invited you on tonight are letting you know that this opportunity has completely taken a world of its own where we are now getting ready to open up in some major companies. I had a chance this weekend, David, to be with our founder, Mr. Donald Bradley, and he announced that we are actually opening up in UAE in about 6 weeks. That is the most exciting thing to know that our business is continuing to grow. We're not adding any more lotions or potions. We're not adding weight loss products, guys. We're adding countries. We are travel and we believe in going global with a product that will never, ever go out of style. So I want for you guys to know exactly where we stand, and that is we are putting people in a position to truly have it all. You don't have to choose between this or that. You can have this and that. You can work your job with integrity, and you can work this business with a sense of urgency where you can have true options. We're talking about location freedom. We're talking about time freedom. We're talking about personal freedom, and most importantly, financial freedom. David, I know that you're preparing to actually get a home over here in the US, and I'm preparing to get a home over in the Caribbean. We're preparing to actually be able to crisscross the country together and do some phenomenal things as we prepare for our convention in September that is going to be in Orlando. Like David DaCosta told you guys today, I want for you to understand there's some things that stop people from getting in this business. And a lot of people say, I don't want to recruit. I don't want to build a team. I've been in those things before. We understand. We've also been in other opportunities. We've also been in relationships that we had to leave. We've also had jobs that didn't work out, right? There are opportunities that have come and gone. This is one that has allowed for people, over 142,000 people worldwide, to have this additional income and this opportunity to get closer to their family and friends. We don't make money off of each other. We make money with each other. I have now been blessed to be able to gain more friends and more partnerships through this business than anything I've ever done in my entire life. And I invite for each of you to get a part of our culture, to become a part of our community, and know that if this is something that you decide to do, we're going to give you the support, the tools, and the training you need to be successful. David, I'm going to turn it over to you for any closing comments.
Man, I want to sign up again, and we should definitely we be swapping keys, US, Caribbean, UK, and soon we need some Dubai keys because this is going to take off in the UAE, and there's some properties in Dubai that look very very nice. And building this business in different parts of the world is going to be fun. So yeah, not too much more for me to say. Just thank you guys. You've given us some time on this call. Thank you. Really appreciate your time. We do. And just really, really run with us. You're going to have fun in this business. You're going to make money in this business. No one can stop you from going where you want to go. This is not like a job where based on your education, based on how much people like you, based on the boss, if they are a good or a bad person, you know, that is irrelevant. It doesn't happen over here. Over here, you have the mentorship of people that have already done it, and we get paid more money if we help you make money. But you can't take our position. It's not like a job where there's only one manager, and if you come in and you're better, you take that manager position. No, we can have as many directors as the company ever wants. So you coming here and us helping you is good for both of us. So for the first time in your life, we have synergy. We have collaboration, not competition. Latoya, you made a post today on Facebook. I had to comment on it. Collaboration, not competition. We are working together, dollars and pounds, all over the world. We are making money together because it's easier to make 2 million than it is to make 1 million. I never understood that, right? But if two people are working together, there's going to be a time where maybe I can't do something. Maybe I'm not feeling well. Maybe I've got to do something else, but I've got a business partner I can trust, I can rely on, that I can leverage. And that's the key word I want to leave you guys with today. If you don't have leverage in your life, you are probably being leveraged. I'm going to make an assumption that you don't earn as much money in your traditional 9 to 5 job or jobs that you've had than your boss. And I'm going to make an assumption that your boss in a traditional 9 to 5 doesn't turn up to work as much as you do. If they are on the golf course, if they're in the spa, if they're traveling around the world, if they're in Las Vegas gambling, right, and you're working every day, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, you are being leveraged. And that's normal, that's okay. But when we have the opportunity to have leverage for ourselves, do not miss on the fact that people who are successful have leverage. If you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to have to work till you die. And I'm over the age of 30. I'm sure most of us on the line are like that. Guys, we've worked hard already. Right? Let's start working smart and have a bit more fun in our life. Thank you so much for being on. Let's make this happen for you. We're already winning. We're not in the begging business anymore. We're just in the information business. We give you information on something that could change your situation and maybe change your suntan. And we want to see you in those two special places, the beach or the bank. Thank you.
Have a great night, everyone. This concludes our presentation.